Hi guys, I'm back with another video. Today's video is a tier list video of the wrestlers. So, number 1, trash. Thank God there is only one wrestler that is trash on this list. There's only one trash wrestler on this list, and it's a pretty good list by me. The trash wrestler is the Great Khali. Honestly, he was just another big man in WWE that Vince McMahon liked. His career wasn't very great. He was more of a comedy act. And whenever he did wrestle, he would get injured all the time because of his knees. Good, but not great wrestlers. Rob Van Dam, he had a good career. He was a great Intercontinental Champion in the WWE, but he wasn't able to get on top. Alberto Del Rio, he had a good career in WWE. He was WWE and World Champion a couple times. He did a few other accomplishments, and that's really about it. Big Show, he had a good career. He won a couple world titles too, but he became a comedy act later in his career too. Now Big Show is in AEW. He goes under his real name as Paul White. Baron Corbin, he has had a good character. He's had a few championships. He's had a good career. Whatever storyline he's doing, he has a good character every time he plays the character he's in pretty well. So, yeah. Roddy Piper, he was a good wrestler that could not get in the main event in the WWE because Vince McMahon didn't think he was big enough. But he did win a few championships. Mick Foley. Mick Foley is a good wrestler. He's a hardcore wrestler, which nowadays hardcore means nothing in the WWE because of the PG era thing. Unless if you count it as a stipulation situation. But Mick Foley, he was another good wrestler that wasn't able to get to the main event a lot, but he did win a lot of championships. Great. Chris Jericho, he won 6 world championships in the WWE, 1 world championship in AEW. He's the greatest intercontinental champion of all time. So he's a great. Kevin Nash is also great. He won the WWE Championship a couple times. Had a great tag team with Scott Hall and Shawn Michaels. And he had a very great career. Rey Mysterio, another guy. He had a great career. He had a couple world championships. He's pretty much won every title in WWE. He's in a tag team with his son Dominic, which I hope Dominic has a great career as well. Now, these two are put together, Old Kane and New Kane. What I mean by this is, the Old Kane is where he used to wear the mask, and then New Kane is where he had his regular face. He wasn't wearing a mask. That's what I mean by that. Old Kane, he was an okay wrestler. I mean, he didn't really do much. New Kane had a great career. Jon Moxley / Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose had a great career overall throughout his career as Jon Moxley, then being Jon Moxley, becoming Dean Ambrose, and going back to Jon Moxley. He's had a great career. Brock Lesnar, he's had a great career. I can't argue with it. He has had a great career. even though he's not really on TV most of the time and he really never defends his title when he was champion. Kurt Angle had another good career, won a lot of world titles. He won the Olympics with a freaking broken neck. Batista, another great wrestler who had a good career, had a couple world titles. Now he's a good actor. I loved him in Guardians of the Galaxy. Greatest of all time, Triple H. He is the he's the 15-time world champion. He's done a lot in his career, and that's what makes him great. AJ Styles. Originally, I was just going to put him as great. He hasn't had the greatest WWE career, but I'm talking about his whole career in general. He was great in WWE. He was great in Impact Wrestling. He was great in Ring of Honor. He was great in New Japan Pro Wrestling. His career is great. He's a great independent wrestler, and that's why he's the greatest of all time. Ric Flair, the 16-time world champion. Currently the champion with the most championships in WWE, except a lot of people think there's more, which is me. He's actually won 24 instead of 16, but that's what WWE recognizes as 16. Seth Rollins, he's a 2-time Grand Slam champion. He's pretty much done everything in his career. He's a multiple-time world champion, and I think he has a lot of time left to make his career even greater. Bret Hart, great world champion, a great wrestler, kind of pissed off at Goldberg for ending his career so early. Even though, like, Bret Hart has no hard feelings for him. CM Punk, probably one of the greatest guys on the microphone. He had a great WWE career. There's a lot of big rumors that he's going to be at AEW Rampage on Friday. So I'll be checking in and out with AEW Rampage and WWE Friday Night SmackDown. I want to give you guys the CM Punk news if it's actually real. Stone Cold Steve Austin, great career, greatest of all time, had multiple world championships, had a great feud with Vince McMahon. Had a great career. Hulk Hogan, even though he's done a lot of bad things throughout his career, he's still a great wrestler and still a great world champion. The Rock had a great career with a lot of world championships. Now he's a great actor. Daniel Bryan, a great WWE wrestler who's probably going to AEW. He had a great career. His retirement was sad, but now he's back, and I hope he has a better career. Edge, another wrestler who retired but came back. Edge had a great year, great career. He's 11-time world champion, and he has a lot left to give. Randy Orton, a 14-time world champion. He had another great career, 14-time world champion. I think he's a Grand Slam champion, but I can't remember. John Cena had a great career. He is a 16-time world champion, tied with Ric Flair. He needs only one more to become 17-time champion and become the person with the most title reigns in the WWE, which he's going to try to be Roman Reigns on Saturday, which will not happen. And The Undertaker, probably the greatest of all time, has won multiple world champions, a Grand Slam champion. He has the most wins at WrestleMania. He might well, Triple H has the most losses at WrestleMania. But overall, all of these wrestlers are great in my opinion, except the Great Khali. So that was my tier list of the wrestlers. If you guys like this video, please like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace, period.